Welcome one and all to another Lockdown Live, the show that I am doing every single night during lockdown, regardless of my alternative plans, regardless of whether or not I have caught COVID. I am live streaming every fucking night because I have fuck all else to do. Hello to everybody that is watching. Hello to everybody that is lurking, waiting to comment and say hello. Hiya. For those of you that don't already know, I have got coronavirus. And I'm feeling pretty fucking good, to be honest with you. I keep waiting for it to kick in, for want of a better word. I keep waiting for it to start being really, really bad, like everyone says it can be really, really bad. I'm keep sort of waiting for that moment where it kicks off and it sort of knocks me for six. And so far, to be perfectly honest with you, touch wood, I feel fucking fine. I feel perfect. I have got a bit of a cough. I've got a bit of a smoker's cough going on, especially in the morning. I'm a little bit wheezy. There you go. You heard it there. Hello to all the people watching. Hello, Sean. Hello, darling. Yeah, I was just moaning about COVID, but generally speaking, I feel bloody fine. Hello to Lena. Hello. Got all the regulars in tonight. Let's crack on, because what I want to know, really, is, Rochelle's saying twice in one day she feels privileged because I do the roast show at 5 o'clock and I'm also doing this as well. Really putting in the mileage during lockdown, eh? What I want to know, I'll tell you what I want to know, what I really, really want to know is now that lockdown has kicked in and I can't fucking go anywhere, what should I be watching? TV show and film show? Like what film show? Film-wise as well. What sort of things on Netflix is there that I watch? And I'm going to tell you something, exactly the kind of thing that I'm looking for. Now, you can say, I mean, you can comment with whatever you want to watch. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's fine. You tell me whatever you want, right? But, like, obviously, if you comment like, Breaking Bad's really good. It's like, yeah, I've seen Breaking Bad. Do you know, like, I've not lived under a rock for the past 5 years. I've seen Breaking Bad. I've seen Lost. You know, I've seen The Sopranos. I've seen the big ones. You know, what I'm after is those little kernels of great television that you know about and just a couple of your mates know about, but nobody else almost knows about. I'm going to give you a great example of one of those things, right? There is a show on Netflix called Somebody Feed Phil, and you can watch it. You can watch it for free. You can watch it right now. Somebody Feed Phil is what it's called, and it is a dude called Phil, obviously. He is actually the creator of Everybody Loves Raymond. So he's kind of a funny guy. And all the show is he travels around the whole world, and he goes to all these cities and he just eats great food. So he might go to Singapore or Lisbon or like Rome or Paris or something like that. And he just gets stuck in and just has loads of nice food. And I fucking love it as a program. I'll tell you what it is it's one of those programs that gives you that wanderlust. And you know, when you're in lockdown and you're stuck and you've just been looking at the same four walls for the last 7 months, and then you look at somebody on a beach and you're like, oh my God, get me there. I'm enjoying that. I'm living vicariously through Somebody Feed Phil. So I like that stuff, and I will watch pretty much anything. I am a pretty not fussy person when it comes to my TV viewings or anything like that. I'll tell you what else I'm watching that I really fucking like. Give me a second. Sip for dramatic effect. I'll tell you what else I'm watching that I really like. Again on Netflix, it's called The End of the Fucking World. And it's a really, really good TV drama. The episodes are about 20, 25 minutes long, and it's quick. It's dead quick. There's no there's no long, boring periods of nothing. It moves at a really nice pace. Let's quickly check on what some people are suggesting. We've got loads of people in the comments at the moment. Red Dwarf or Mrs. Brown's Boys. Red Dwarf, I think, is all right. Mrs. Brown's Boys, bloody crap, though. I hate Mrs. Brown's Boys. I just think it's like, the weakest humour. The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead, right, Gary Hollingworth. I gave up on The Walking Dead round about series 3, maybe. When was the bit where they were in the prison? That's where I gave up on it, because for me, Walking Dead settled into a pattern where fuck all happened, and then zombies would attack, and then fuck all would happen again, and then they would leave you on an absolutely brilliant cliffhanger. And you'd be like, oh, I've got to watch the next episode now to see what happens. And then you fucking watch the next episode and fuck all would happen again. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm done with this. So I've not watched it since. Did it get better? Let me know. Into the Badlands on Amazon Prime. I don't know what that is. What is Into the Badlands on Amazon Prime? Please tell me. The only thing that I am watching on Amazon Prime is The Boys. And if you haven't seen The Boys on Amazon Prime, I would heartily recommend it. It's the fucking tits. Let's quickly see here. On the Buses. I don't know what On the Buses is. Episodes with Matt LeBlanc, says Lena. What's episodes with Matt LeBlanc? That sounds good, right? But here's the thing: is I've kind of hated everything that Matt LeBlanc has been in since Friends. So when they did Joey, it was rubbish, and then when they did Top Gear with him, it was crap. I can't help but look at him and go, that's just Joey from Friends. Do you know what I mean? And so that's my problem with Matt LeBlanc. But I would watch it. Let's see here. The Tunes advert. I don't know what that is. Russell Howard and Mum Tour America. Oh, geez. That's a bit too twee for me. I'm not massively keen on this somebody and something tours somewhere. Do you know, like Jack Whitehall goes to Japan with his dad. It's like, well, Jack Whitehall and his dad can fuck off. Bulletproof for comedy crime drama. I would watch that. What's Bulletproof about? Lol says Afterlife. I wasn't keen on Afterlife. In fact, do you know what? I'll go one further and I'll say I fucking hated Afterlife. I thought it was dog shit, and everyone else loved it, and so I had to be like, oh yeah, it's all right. Yeah, I really wasn't keen on Afterlife. Do you know what it is? He was just. It's like they just tried to make the most reprehensible human being in the world and give him absolutely no redeeming factors other than the fact that he's got a dead wife. Like, more people would kick the shit out of him if that was true. Prodigal Son. What's Prodigal Son about? We've got another vote for episodes. Fear the Walking Dead. I don't know what that is, but if it's like The Walking Dead, like I say, I gave up halfway through it. Please let me know what they're about, by the way, these, because I would... a little synopsis goes a long way. Westworld, says Sean. I bloody love Westworld. I think Westworld is absolutely quality. And the main woman in it, what's she called? Dolores. Oh, fit. Let's see here. Neil Webbo says The Purge. The series, not the films. Oh, okay. I've watched The Purge, the films, and I always thought the films were like, like they were all right, they're entertaining enough, but they were very like for me. It took a really interesting idea and it just went fucking route one with it. What is the series like, and why should I watch the series over the films? In Episodes, apparently Matt LeBlanc is such an asshole, different from Joey. Okay, but do you watch it and just go, that's Joey? Do you know what I mean? Like, or are you like when I watch Band of Brothers and I see David Schwimmer's character, I don't go, that's Ross. Do you know what I mean? Like, is it significantly enough disconnected? That's what I'm trying to say, I suppose. I might give episodes a go. Is that on iPlayer or Amazon Prime or Netflix? What's it on? Rochelle says it's a mixture of action, martial arts, and fantasy type. Nick Frost is in it, and he's awesome. He does some of his own stunts. Oh, okay. Okay, Into the Badlands then. That might be a good one. I would potentially watch that. Hey, says Andy Galbraith. Hello, Andy Galbraith. The Walking Dead. Yeah, like I said, I got to season 3, got to the bit where they were in the prison, and I just gave up. I thought it was so drawn out. Has it gotten better? Lol says Lost. I've watched it. Watch Lost. Lost is fucking good. The Boys. I have watched I've watched The Boys. So probably not the best thing to say when you look like a bearded paedophile. I've watched The Boys. I've watched the TV show The Boys. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying that it's similar to Deadpool. It has that same sort of morose humor, doesn't it? If you like Westworld, you probably enjoy The 100 too. Oh, what is The 100? I feel like that rings a bell. Let me know what The 100 is. Neil Webber, we're talking about The Purge here, says the series is much better, builds up over each episode to a good ending. Series 1 was really good. Season 2, not as good, but still worth a watch. Oh, fantastic. Okay. All right, then. So at the moment, I'm thinking episodes looks like it's going to do well for me. Possibly The Purge as well. Possibly Into the Badlands. Prodigal Son is another crime drama, but with psychological twist. FBI consultant is the son of a prolific serial killer. Oh, okay. Kind of like a Dexter vibe in there. I watched the first couple of seasons of Dexter, and I thought it was dead good. But then I never fucking bothered to go after it any more than that. Maybe I should revisit Dexter. Marcus Sapala says, another show I love was Weeds. Oh my God, yes. I watched Weeds. Little boxes on the hillside, little boxes made of tick-a-tick. Yeah, Weeds is great. It's like a suburban Breaking Bad almost. Really, really good. I recommend Weeds. Gary Hollywood says, try daytime TV and completely fuck your head up. I love a bit of daytime telly. I fucking do. Daytime TV is the shit. But I can't pay will take it away. Oh, mate. The only problem with daytime TV is that it's only on in the daytime. I would watch daytime TV at night if I fucking could. I miss Jeremy Kyle. How fucked up is that? But yeah, I said it. I miss watching cunts argue every day. Let's see. Lena DeBono says Netflix in episodes. Matt LeBlanc plays a version of Matt LeBlanc. Oh, okay. This might be worth checking out then, episodes. I always kind of eschew stuff like that because I always think that, like, if they're getting Matt LeBlanc, then it's because they can't get anyone better and they're just like, oh, fuck it, people will watch it because it's Matt LeBlanc. So I never really watch shit like that that's marketed in that way. But if you're all saying that it's good, then I believe you because you've got dead good taste because you like me. Let's see here. Rochelle says The 100 is awesome. Was a Channel 4 series, lesbian scenes you might enjoy at some points, Freddie. I love how that's how you're selling it to me, Rochelle. Like, do you know what? There's a bit where you can masturbate to it. That's what you enjoy, isn't it? You pervert. Yes, it is. Lol says Prism. It is a show about a group of homosexuals trying to escape a forest. And the funny thing is, it doesn't exist. I just made it up. That's fucking brilliant. know what as well? Do you know what as well is I got to a group of homosexuals trying to escape a forest, and in my head I was like, "Oh wow, that sounds quite interesting." Mate, I was hook, line, and sinker. Why are you even thought of a name? Prism. Oh, that's so fucking funny. It is a group of homosexuals trying to escape a forest. The whole film. Oh my God, there's a twig in the way. Oh, there's so many branches. Oh, it's night time and I've just heard a scary owl. Oh, I love it. That's so fucking fun. I would watch that TV series in a heartbeat. It sounds fucking great. Gary Hollingworth says it's one more than 99 and one less than 101. I'm assuming he's on about the 100th there. Very good, Gary. Very good. Comedian Gus was in a good comedy series. Oh, Man Like My Bean. Yeah, I try not to watch because this is the thing. Is that like I've got some friends and stuff who pop up in, TV shows and things like that. I try not to watch anything that they're in because I just think it's weird. Rochelle says, I miss Jezza. I think we all miss Jeremy Kyle. Although, I'll tell you something. I noticed that, like somebody killed themselves because the lie detector results on Jeremy Kyle were wrong. And we don't talk about that as a society enough. Like, legitimately, like, people should have been held to account for that shit, really. Like, if you're a producer on that show, you should be facing a manslaughter charge or something, shouldn't you? Is that just me? Or, I don't know. I just feel as though ITV panicked fucking quickly, pressed the nuke button and took everything off air fast so that nobody would bother to check into it. I reckon something really, really dodgy happened there, and they don't for the life of them want anyone to know about it. But that's just me. Why else would you take something as popular as that off air so fucking quickly? I reckon they knew for years that something like that was going to happen, and they had a plan. Maybe it's just me being a conspiracy theorist. Right, so I have got episodes to watch. I have got Into the Badlands to watch. And I think that's probably gonna sort me. I'm also going to go to the woods with 10 gay men and a camera and film Prism. Freddie, why are you going to the woods with 10 gay men and a camera? I'm filming a TV show. Are you? Or are you going to film yourself getting bummed? Yeah. I can't believe it, though. Going back, and I think a lot of people in the comments are agreeing with me here, right? It is super dodgy that ITV took Jeremy Kyle off air as quickly as they did. And they didn't do it with a fuss. They didn't we if it's any other TV show, I'm telling you this now, any other TV show, it's, we are pending our own internal investigation. And then they keep it open, they assess people's outrage, and then they try and make it. But no, they removed it like that because they fucking knew that something was wrong. They knew that they were dodgy. And I reckon that they knew deep down that there was always going to be a day where somebody on that show killed themselves, and they already had a plan in place. That the second somebody did it, they got. Here's another thing: you don't even fucking hear from Jeremy Kyle anymore, do you? You don't hear from Jeremy Kyle. He's fucked off the face of the earth. Hello, Hossin. Caroline Bagan says Ratched and American Horror Story, both quite bizarre, but a good binge watch. Great shout on Ratched, I should say. Very, very good. Really, really good thing to watch. It is about, it's sort of like the origin story from the nurse from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. It's very good. American Horror Story, throw it out there. I think it's shit. I watched the first series, the one in the murder house, I really wasn't keen. I just felt like everything was just like it wasn't how, like, I have a really weird thing with like dialogue and like people acting the way that they should act. And I just felt like, especially with American Horror Story, you get weird dialogue and weird bits of like human interaction that would never fucking happen. And it just puts me off. It absolutely just puts me off completely. And as soon as I pick, and I've got like a heightened sense for dog shit dialogue. And as soon as I hear it, I'm like, no, I'm done. I'm gone. I'm not fucking, it just ruins it for me completely. Sean says, have you seen Seven? Yes, I've seen Seven. What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the what's in the box? 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 So vitamin D pills. That's how the end of Seven. That's how the end of Seven goes. It's Brad Pitt getting some vitamin D tablets delivered. Sue says you could learn some tucking if you watch RuPaul. I do watch RuPaul. I watch quite a lot of RuPaul's Drag Race. I've watched nearly all of them. Although at the moment I did start Canada's Drag Race, which is the one that RuPaul is kind of in, but couldn't be asked going to Canada to do any filming. It's okay. I find myself constantly, when I'm watching RuPaul, I find myself constantly comparing themselves to like previous queens. So I'm like, oh, well, she's no Bianca Del Rio. And then I'm like, yeah, I've watched this too much. Rochelle says, everyone says that. I don't even remember the box in Seven. It's at the end. It's his wife's head. Sorry. Spoiler alert. Yeah, it's what's in the box? What's in the box? Ant and Deck doing their first bush tucker trial tonight, ready for the start of I'm a Celeb. Is that starting? I'm a Celeb tonight? Oh, fuck me sideways. Right, well, we'll make sure that we will we'll make sure that we're away for that so that we can watch that then. Oh, are they doing I'm a Celeb, Get Me Out of Here in fucking Wales this year? God, what a disappointment that is. Instead of having fucking Bruce from fucking Australia, mate, gonna eat a fucking cow's fucking testicle. So, hello, you're speaking to Daffod. You're going to be eating some Welsh Rabbit. Yeah, you heard. That was my Welsh accent. It's not very good, is it? If I'm doing a Welsh accent, the only one I can sort of think of is Rod Gilbert. And everything else just sort of falls by the wayside. Rod Gilbert. Oh, it's tough growing up in Wales. I remember one night I dreamt it stopped raining. Oh, you never forget that first dry dream, do you? Thank you, Rochelle, who says that is a good Rod Gilbert impression. I can actually do quite a few impressions of comedians. I can do Billy Connolly. Oh, hey, you know. Oh, it's the strangest thing, you know. Oh, sorry, that was COVID. Oh, hey, you know, it's the strangest thing. I was around in Glasgow the other day, right? And I went across the road to a wee place called McGovern's. Now, as you know, when you go in McGovern's, it's the tiniest small little hole in the ground, you know? So, yeah, I can... multi-talented guys. Sean says do Deliso. I can't do all the comics. Can't do all of them. I can do a great Lost Voice guy. Joking. What else? Who else can I do? Who else can I do comics wise? Oh God. Anyway. Let's have a look here. Lena says The Tourist Trap, 1998, Channel 4, 6 episodes. Oh, I love Lena. Doesn't she just get straight to the point? Here's what it is. Here's where it is. Blah, blah, blah. A new group of tourists arrive on an island hotel from a different country. They think they're there for a 1 week holiday, but it's a social experiment. Oh, I like the sounds of that. Oh, I would watch that. And that's on YouTube, is it? Oh, I'm all over that. Have I told you, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, have I told you about my own idea for a YouTube for a YouTube series? What am I about? My own idea for like a reality TV show. Let me tell you this, right, as an idea. Tell me what you think of this. I think it's the best idea ever. So it's a house full of men, like Big Brother, 9 gay men, 1 straight man, right? And every week they have to vote out who they think the straight man is, right? And at the end of the show, if it gets down to 2 gay men, they split the money. If it's 1 gay guy and 1 straight guy, the straight guy keeps all the money. But the twist is none of them are gay. So what it is it's 10 straight men all trying to out-gay each other in how they think a gay person acts. I think that would be the most terrific television to watch. Right, let's see. Jodie Ellis, hi Jodie, says, down the road from me and Sue. Oh, I'm presuming that we are talking about where I'm a Celeb is being filmed. And Sue says it's being filmed 10 minutes away from me this year. Wow, how crazy is that? That the show's producers think that 10 minutes away from you is uninhabited wilderness. Apparently, it's in the valley. It's in a castle. Apparently, you're all Welsh. If you are, good for you. I like your country. Wales is 2 days short to protect their celebs from the weather. I'm a Celeb starts properly next Sunday. Christmas countdown. Caroline's chuffed. She's made up for it. Apparently, Graham says one of the celebrities has got COVID. No way. Yeah, it's me. Let's check here. I'm a Celeb. COVID. Let's see. I'm a celebrity thrown into chaos as AJ Pritchard tests positive for COVID-19. Who the fuck is AJ Pritchard? AJ Pritchard. Dancer. Oh, I know who he is. He is the brother of Curtis, who was on Love Island, isn't he? Yes, there we go. So is that what a celeb is now for I'm a Celeb? Dear God Almighty. How amazing. Oh, God, the bar is set low, isn't it? Let's see here. Jodie Ellis says, I've binged The Vow this weekend about the NXVIM cult. Oh, I've heard about this. Wasn't this a cult that like the guy got women to like brand themselves and stuff like that? Has a bunch of well-known actors appear in it who were accidentally in a sex trafficking cult disguised as a personal growth workshop. Yes, I think that Roman Polanski's wife was in it, wasn't he? Or something. Something like that. Somebody's wife was... Oh, God. Sharon Tate, was it? Or something like that. The one who the Mansons killed? I think that she was... I don't know. I'm rattling around my brain for ideas about this. Just 2 seconds. So let's see. All right. Okay. We have basically. I was just reading the comments to try and pick up where I left off, and you're all talking about how Welsh you all are. Good for you guys. Good for you. Well done. Well done. Yaroslav Matviv says, I've recently finished Death Note and it was superb. Fantastic. What's Death Note about? Death Note sounds good. Death Note sounds like something that I could get into. Do you know what else I'm watching at the moment that is really, really good? Dead easy to watch, dead simple viewing, but loads of fun. I don't know if you've seen it. It's on Netflix. Arrested Development. It's fucking brilliant. Arrested Development is the shit. The Good Place as well. The Good Place is really good. Anime, says Yaroslav. Anime about the Notebook where you put people's names in and those people die. Oh, mate. I'd be fucking lethal with a book like that. It'd be full of names by the first week. Rochelle says that always makes me think of the band Arrested Development. I wasn't aware that there was a band called Arrested Development. Clearly what it is that I am not as hip and as cool as you are, Rochelle. That's what it is. I'm just a dull man that needs to clean his studio. AJ, let's see. AJ Pritchard is a professional on Strictly 2, says Caroline. Not watching that this year, but to me, but they all seem more famous than the celebrities. Oh, absolutely. There's no, because the thing is all the half decent celebrities that would do something like this have already been fucking picked. And by the time you get to like season 15, they're just picking anyone. Like, I think this year on Strictly, they've got Jamie Lang doing it, and he's like the most famous one. It's like, you know, they're just scraping the barrel, aren't they, really? Yaroslav Matiu says the first name you put in is going to be Boris or Boris. I don't know what that is in. Oh, the Notebook. The Notebook. No, the first name isn't Boris. I think who would be the first person who I would probably kill off? That's a question. That is, if I could write anyone's name in a notebook and anyone would die. Well, I'll tell you what, it wouldn't be you, Yaroslav, because I wouldn't be able to spell your pissing name. I'd accidentally kill off yogurt by accident trying to spell Yaroslav. Rochelle 83 says, "Can I kick it?" Yes, you can. They sang that Arrested Development, did they? Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can you kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? I can't remember any of the other words from that song. Can you kick it? Yes, you can. Sean A says, if you want a based on true event cult thing, I love cult things. I love them. I think they're fantastic. You know, I mean, God forbid, what do you think I'm trying to start here? Trying to get everybody online. We're all going to start our own cult. Surprise. Check out Waco. I think that's what it's called. 3 1-hour parts. I will do that. Yaroslav says, imagine if I was at your gig and you tried to call my name. Mate, no. Because the thing is as well, and I'll tell you this, I'll tell you this, Yaroslav, right, is if you're at a gig, secretly, every compere or everybody who's like talking to the crowd, when they say, what's your name, we are secretly hoping and praying that it's not a really complicated foreign sounding name. Because if they go, my name is Flafilfilfilf, you're like, what? And they go, Flafilfilfilf. And you know that you don't have any other chances. So you have to go, Flafilfilfilf. And he goes, no, Flafilfilfilf. And the audience are going, is he racist? Because you can't pronounce the name. And it gets tense. So you have to go, oh, like that, and just hope. So yeah. Oh, my God. So Jodie Ellis has told us a story and a half here. Bless her heart. She says, I almost joined the cult from Tiger King 10 years ago. Filled in the application form for a trainee keeper and everything. No fucking way. You would have been one of Doc Brown's sex slaves. Oh, shit, Jodie. That's so fucking funny. That's brilliant. Could you imagine? Like, What a thing to fucking. What a thing to end up with. Oh my god. I wonder how close you could get. Like, do you know what? It must be worse if they turned you down. Like, can you imagine if there's a bloke who runs like a sex trafficking sex cult, and he's like, the dude's like, nah. You're like, oh yeah, I'll join your sex cult. And he's like, you know what? It's fine. We don't need you. No. It's fine. That must be the worst, being turned down. Apparently, according to Oliver Gray, A Tribe Called Quest sung "Can I Kick It?" Oh wow, Rochelle, you're full of shit. So what did Arrested Development sing? Sean says, bet you enjoyed Lesbian Vampire Killers, didn't you? I didn't watch Lesbian Vampire Killers because, to be honest with you, there's only one word out of those three that really appeals to me. Let's see here. It's all kicking off in the comments. Oh, Yaroslav says, the closest I was to celebs when I was 11, 12-year-old girl from famous sitcom back in Russia messaged me. Oh, really? How old were you at the time, Yaroslav? Or how old was the girl, I should say? Because if you're 11 or 12 and the girl is like 26, then you can sue for that money. What's Mr. Wendell? What are you all fucking chatting here? I tell you what, you can watch though, and everybody watching this should be aware of this. Graham has put on thingy, Last One Laughing, Australian comedy series where they put 10 Aussie comedians in a room and they have hidden cameras and they have somebody watching that the others don't laugh. Yeah, I've watched it. It's really funny. And also, a friend of mine is on there. Fuck, what is her bloody name? Is she Kate, the one? Give us a sec. Last One Laughing. TV program. I'll tell you exactly who it is. Oh, Becky Lucas, that's the one. So I was in Singapore last year with Becky Lucas. It was me, Becky, Brennan, and a couple of other people. So yeah, she was pretty funny then, to be honest. So we had a good laugh, although I was pretty pissed. Would you do a UK series? Yes, absolutely. And if we did do a UK series, I can tell you this right now, Graham, I would win 100% because I don't find other comedians that funny. I don't find other comics that funny. So to be honest, I'd be on fucking easy street. I'd just be waiting that shit out. Yeah, I'd 100% do that. They wouldn't have me, obviously, because if they had like something like that, then what they'd do is they wouldn't actually book the 10 best people. They would go to one big agency and that agency would just put 10 of their acts in. Oh, gosh. So I am going to piss off in a minute. The reason that I'm going to piss off, number one, is because I have got loads and loads of things to watch. But number two, because COVID is annoying me and I would rather rest my voice. I'd rather keep doing these for an hour. I think an hour is a long enough time. I think an hour is a good time. But at the moment, my voice tends to get a bit funny around the 30-minute mark. It's weird, really. I feel absolutely fine in terms of everything. The only thing is that I've got a bit of a smoker's cough going on, which it just reminds me of the time when I used to smoke. That's all. It's not really a massive side effect. I'm not really too arsed. One thing that I would say is something that you can all watch for free is this here. I've just popped it in the chat there. It is the latest outdoor comedy video. It was filmed outdoors in Chorley, of all places. It's about 10 minutes long, and you can watch an outdoor gig. If you wouldn't mind watching it, if you wouldn't mind watching it, what I would say is give it a like and put a little comment underneath it. And that will help the video in its algorithms to seek out the right things and, you know, be pushed to the top of the right people, and it'll help even more people see it. Already, a couple of people have seen it. Bless your hearts. Absolute legends, the lot of you. I'm going to love you and leave you now. Like I say, sorry, it's a bit of a shorter one, but as soon as I feel better, then we will be back. We've done 4 of these in a row now. Isn't that fucking crazy? Wow. 4 of these shit in a row. I think I'm going to download episodes and see where I get to. Thank you ever so much for tuning in, guys. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.